While chips may all look basically the same, this one is not like the others.
Beanitos is the first bean-based, corn-free chip on the market.
Brothers Doug and Dave Foreman spent 2 years in their East Austin manufacturing plant trying to come up with a healthy chip.
But when you have beans actually as a dough to run on a machine, totally different animal.
The goal was to come up with a chip that tasted like a corn chip, but is corn and gluten-free. After a lot of trial and error, they found black and pinto beans cooked up just the right recipe. And as a bonus, they're a low glycemic food that's high in fiber.
When you have something that's high in fiber, you actually start getting full without eating a bunch of chips.
Meaning you won't pack on the calories if you sit down with the bag on your lap. But what about the taste?
When they eat this, as opposed to a corn or a potato chip, that the flavor is there, the crunch is there, and they're not feeling like they're eating something that's good for you. It just is what it is.
Plus, you can actually pronounce all of the ingredients on the label. And with most supermarkets carrying nearly 4,000 corn-based products, the bean stands out from the rest.
As far as what you're supposed to eat for a snack, they're the perfect food.
In Fox Family and Health this morning, everyone enjoys a really great chip. And this morning, we're putting a new one out on our local market to the taste test to find out how healthy it really is. Please welcome Doug Foreman, the creator of a new chip called Beanitos.
That's right.
Good morning to you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, how do you create a chip to begin with?
Well, a lot of tinkering in the kitchen. And I did have a chip company back a while back that was the first baked chip that was introduced into the market. So I've had a little bit of experience in snack foods, and I'm always looking for ways to manage my weight and, you know, eat healthy. So that's how this one came about.
Yeah, and a lot of people with New Year's resolutions to eat healthier, but they still want something to crunch on in a snack. What makes Beanitos different than the other chips out on the market?
Well, this one has no corn at all.
Okay.
So you're used to seeing most products, about 99% of the products on a store shelf will be corn or potato.
Which is just like this one, what you would see in everyday chip.
Exactly. So with these, when you take the corn out and just use bean, a lot of things happen. You still get the great crunch of the chip, but they become gluten-free. They are low glycemic for anybody who's on, you know, a diabetic or trying to watch their blood sugar. They also have one of the great things that people find and that I like is that they're really high in fiber. And what happens when you eat a corn chip is that the fiber in them is like 1 gram per serving.
Okay.
And fiber makes you feel full. So when you have more fiber in a chip, you're going to get fuller faster, so you're not going to eat a ton of calories. So to get the same amount in a corn chip that you would in a bean chip, you'd have to consume about 800 calories to get the fullness factor versus about 140 in the same serving of ours. So
now you call them Beanitos, and I'm sure a lot of people are asking, what about gas though? Because you're saying they're made with bean and everything like that. How is that going to affect somebody?
Well, from the gas standpoint, what we did, we developed a process that actually eliminates that from happening. But at the same time, most people are not used to eating fiber, and fiber does tend to get you going.
Right.
So we tell people, if you're going to sit down the first time and you hadn't been eating a lot of fiber, you know, take it slow. Don't eat the whole bag at one time, even though you'll want to, because it tastes really good.
Yeah, because your guests and family will not appreciate it, is what you're saying about that. So you consider this a healthy chip? Like if somebody was looking for a snack, this is a healthy alternative to regular chip?
Absolutely. I mean, to eat less calories and feel full and get the satisfaction, this is the way to go.
Okay, we're going to put it to the test. Ernie, you can come over here with me. You've got 2 flavors. Tell us the 2 flavors that you have available right now.
We've got a black bean that the only ingredients are black bean and rice, basically, and salt. And then we have a pinto that has pinto beans and flax in it. And the flax gives it a really nutty flavor.
Right.
We also have some that we've developed but have not put out on the market yet. We actually have a cheese in it. So that's coming out soon. But for right now, these are our flagship ones, so give them a try.
And I'll take the flaxseed for the omega-3s. All right, and we're going to toss it over to Sean Stevens. You've got some of your own chips. And thank you, Doug, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
What did you think?
Oh, I tried it. I thought it was wonderful. There's 2 or 3 things in there. I'd like to just take all of it home with me. Very good. It's a very new, and I was looking at all of this bad food for us, and that looks like my pantry at home. So I think I need to do some readjusting in my pantry.
I'm gonna be eating these, and I'm gonna be sending them to my friends who are allergic or diabetic and all those things that they can't eat the regular chips. These are great. I'm excited.